Hey Jack, this is Mo. Well, I just tried to upload this video and then it got erased. So awesome. Anyway, I know this is I've been replying to your videos back to back now, pretty quick. But I figured I kind of need to make a point about this one because you sort of made a similar point in the comment section of my last video, and first of all, I I can't believe that Christians actually bring up the story of Job like it's an admirable thing. Because essentially the story of Job, Jack, and you know, if I'm misinterpreting it, please let me know, is God makes a bet with Satan. Satan obliterates Job's life. God comes down from heaven and Job says, "Can you please just tell me why this happened? What can I atone for?" And God says, I'm God, it's not even okay for you to ask." I mean, that really just points out this whole... When atheists say that Christians are discouraged from, asking questions, this is what we mean. But yeah, just... God, that story just mortifies me. But anyway, let me tell you, Jack, this whole idea that for some reason, when you talk about how God is completely objective, and he's the objective standard of love, of justice, of holiness, and things like that. And the only reason it seems cruel to us is because we're looking at it through our human subjective, goggles or whatever. Well, Jack, isn't that what really matters? I mean, God can be as perfect as he wants. But we're people, and if he is being cruel to us through our kaleidoscope or our perception of cruelty, then isn't that what matters? I'm gonna bring up a little analogy. Let's say that I get an ant farm, right? And I take this ant farm, and these ants can think, and they're self-aware and everything like that, but they can't quite think on my level. They're not exactly on my scope. They don't see things the way that I see them, or the way that they objectively are. And I tell these ants, I say, I love you, ants. I love you. You are my ants. And then I proceed to pull the arms off of these ants, one by one. Well, the ants are obviously going to think I'm extremely cruel. And then I say, "Oh, you think I'm cruel? Ha ha ha." And then I, devise some sort of eternal punishment machine and drop them in there. I know I've got the order of events a little wrong here, Jack, in my analogy, but you understand what I'm saying, that what really matters to humans is the way that humans see things. Even if God does have a perfect understanding of what love is and is just inflicting that love upon us, and even if his plan really is perfect, and we are just feeling the effects of that perfection, if we perceive it as evil, isn't that what matters? And further, I would say, if God created us and knew that we would see this as evil, wouldn't he shift his plan so that it would appear that he's doing the right thing? Because now he not only knows what is completely right, but he knows what we're going to perceive as right. And I'm just failing to see why we should follow something that we perceive as evil. If Hitler was objectively right, would we say, "Oh, well, he's objectively right, so what he's doing is better"? No. Incidentally, sorry, I'm bringing up the Hitler example. Everyone brings up the friggin' Hitler example. This isn't going to turn into a belt buckle discussion or anything like that. But I just, I really don't get it, Jack. What is so great about God's objectivity? Isn't our subjectivity what actually matters?